What's up, your game peeps, Padawans? Welcome to the Inner Sanctum. I'm Yoda Guru. Come on in, sit, stay, relax, put your feet up, grab a couple snacks, have yourself a hot or cold beverage, your choice, your prerogative. My sanctum is your sanctum, and enjoy a triumphant return of Way Back Wisdom Wednesday. It's been on hiatus for a bit, now it's returning, and when it comes to this particular Yodaism that I'll be sharing with you, that's one of many that's been written over the course of 30 plus years. This particular Yodaism is entitled Etched in Stone, and it was written over the course of a week and a half, and posted on Monday, May 1st, 2017. And the backstory to this particular Yodaism is that I was watching a YouTube video concerning an individual sculpting out in wood a figure of Goku, and I was transfixed on it. And after it was all said and done, it looked awesome, and it started percolating the idea in my head on how we can be that way when it comes to carving out or chiseling out and hammering out in stone our own heart when it comes to forging a relationship or figuring out our own identity when it comes to matters of the heart. And this is what I came up with as and I'm hoping to make sense to you once I share it with you. Now, before heading into sharing with you the Yodaism entitled Etched in Stone, go ahead, if you enjoyed any of my content, whether it be from my Inner Sanctum channel or my YG Anime channel for all things anime, which the link is up there. Check that out after watching my Way Back Wisdom video for Etched in Stone, or any of my Way Back Wisdom videos. Go ahead, hit like, hit subscribe, hit that notification bell in order to be notified of any future videos being posted on either channel. And also, I tip my hat to my newest subscriber. Whoever you are, welcome, and hope you enjoy any of my videos that are being posted. So, with that said, let's get into the Yodaism entitled Etched in Stone. Alright, here we go. Ursula K. Le Guin once said, "Love doesn't sit there like stone. It has to be made like bread, remade all the time, made new." Without a doubt, there are times when you're living a single life, it can seem as if you're metaphorically standing in front of your own heart with chisel and hammer in hand in order to reshape it like a stone sculptor. For it can most definitely be a tremendously long process, indeed, to say the least, in trying to smoothly shape your own heart to what you imagine it to be, especially when love/true love is involved. Essentially, it takes a considerable amount of patience in working to, in all intents and purposes, chisel out how it's intended to look to what it actually looks like, which is considered at times to be a far better end result than you've ever imagined. If you think about it, when you're single, you have a tendency to spend a considerable amount of time just taking a step back, in a manner of speaking, in visualizing as a whole one's proverbial heart of stone. True, it can sometimes take days, weeks, months, and or years to get any kind of feel/idea pertaining to a guy/girl who truly inspires you to start chiseling away piece by piece in hopes it gradually forms into true happiness. Hey, while standing there with chisel and hammer in hand representing one's thoughts, feelings, as well as emotions, there can inevitably be indecisiveness concerning where to start or not even start at all. Thinking about it further, it can get to a point where you'll find yourself continuously walking around your heart, in a manner of speaking, without making any moves whatsoever. As I said before, there's a tremendously long process indeed to try to smoothly shape your own heart to where you want it to be, especially when love/true love is involved. Of course, mistakes will probably be made, but not too many to where you'll run the risk of chiseling away too much, or you find yourself starting completely over from scratch. Unfortunately, a number of people have found themselves starting over, experiencing utter heartbreak, whereby important relationship pieces such as trust, hope, faith, respect, honor, intimacy, understanding, communication, commitment, etc. are chiseled off. Sadly, what first started out largely as the potential for endless possibilities would dwindle down to absolutely nothing, so much so there's quite possibly a lack of inspiration to make a move regarding a certain guy/girl in question. Let me ask you this question to those who are artfully inclined in the area of stone sculpting. What is the most difficult part of the process? The answer is don't try to be perfect, because once that mentality sets in of wanting absolute perfection, it puts more pressure on yourself to where a plethora of emotions like anger and frustration set in. In a sense, when it comes to matters of the heart, you have to realize it's the imperfections that make establishing a strong, worthwhile relationship absolutely perfect. In other words, as much as you want to chisel off slash smooth out the uniquely weird and not to mention rough aspects of your heart pertaining to who you are, just leave them as is. You see, even though it may not feel slash look aesthetically pleasing to one person, it does to someone else who will appreciate the imperfections that are seen slash felt as considerably special to him slash her. And finally, in retrospect, patience does in fact play a big part regarding the stone that is one's own heart, and it's summed up by the following two words: don't rush. For the most part, just take your time in carefully figuring out what you want to take shape personally, mentally, emotionally, and most importantly, spiritually. Oftentimes, by giving yourself the time to get to know yourself, that's when you'll be able to get slash find that much needed inspiration to chisel away from the inside out instead of outside in. Granted, the finished product that is someday falling in love slash being in love with it for our best friend won't necessarily be finished, as it will always be a work in progress. In the end, all I can say to my fellow single peeps is keep busily chiseling away, doing your own thing, having fun, and someday, without even realizing it, you'll meet someone who'll have their name permanently etched in stone on your heart. And that, my friend, is Yodaism, the Yodaism entitled Etched in Stone. Alright, there you go. Gurgang, peeps, Padawans, thoughts, musings, hate it, like it, indifferent about it. I think I could safely say that we can all relate to this particular Yodaism in a way, and where we're standing at our own individual stone that represents our own heart, and trying to figure out how to carve out a way to start a potential relationship involving interacting with someone who we're truly interested, but we can be indecisive to the point where we're walking around that piece of stone that represents our own heart and trying to chisel away at that first piece, and we can end up just not chiseling away at all, or we chisel it away, and when those mistakes are made and establishing a relationship, we chisel away too much to the point we have nothing left and we're heartbroken, and that represents that stone that is our own heart. And hopefully that makes sense to any of you all that are possibly watching this. In any case, this particular Yodaism, the Yodaism itself, that's for Way Back Wisdom Wednesday, will be in the link underneath this video, so you can read it to your heart's content and try to figure out on your own, trying to understand it in a deep, meaningful way. So yeah, so I'll give you that courtesy to just read over that, and hopefully you'll have your own understanding, because in a way, that's my own understanding. Even though I haven't been in a relationship, I had heartbroken. So in any case, that's neither here nor there. But hopefully you'll be able to understand on your own time. In any case, hope you enjoyed this particular Yodaism, and look out for next time for Way Back Wisdom Wednesdays. I share another one of my past Yodaisms, written over the course of 30 plus years. And before I end this video, go ahead, if you enjoyed any of my content, whether it be for my Inner Sanctum channel or my YG Anime channel for all things anime, the link is up there. Check that out afterwards. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit that notification bell in order to be notified of any future videos being posted on either channel. And I tip my hat to you, especially to my newest subscriber. Welcome. Hope you enjoy any of my content or future content. Hey, spread the word. More the merrier when it comes to subscriberships. In any case, like I said, tip my hat to you, and may the force be with you guys. Later.